You can pause. Tell us what time that is.
So,
and whether if someone went to YouTube and Facebook, they will still be able to see the timestamp on YouTube that corroborates with the document that you have retrieved from the system.
Yes, yes. From my time at the timestamp on the YouTube live, the time is at 19:15, which means 19:15 because the YouTube time doesn't include the seconds on the time. And I want to refer the honorable senators to our page 29 of our document.
Page 30.
Page 29. Page 29. So as at 6 minutes, which is based on the time which is on the YouTube, you can identify that time. It is not really visible, but it's a real-time time on the YouTube. At 19:15:29, I want us to see on our votes. We go up to page 30. That is the voter from Tendeno Soget, who was casting his vote at 19:15:29. When we count the number of votes as at that time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was 6 votes in the system. Within the same 19:15, because the YouTube doesn't include the seconds, we also received 2 additional votes, which was from a nominated member and a member from Jiljila. That is what summarized the votes within that time of 19:15.
Thank you. Let's watch KCAV1, minute 9:51. Rather 19:51. Yeah, minute 9:51, sorry. KCAV1, minute 9:51.
Those who don't
9:51. We can even post there. You're able to corroborate even at that.
I wish I could get the time, the exact time stamp of the YouTube, so that we can confirm also whether at that time stamp, because the one I wanted to play was at 19.
Kindly proceed to 9:51.
9:51 was displaying the results of 21 votes, and that was at 19:56. 19:56, that is based on the times I had picked, because it is not really very clear, is 19:56 is the time when the honorable member from Kipchimchim, under page 31, casted his vote, and it was tallying to 21 votes. So the time, the votes were being cast on real time, and it was being posted in the display board, or indicator board in the assembly. I hope we get that clip.
Are we able now to project 9:51, minute 9:51?
May, for the convenience of the assembly, direct
For the sake of time, Mr. Speaker, sir, maybe we can proceed. Yeah, but can you confirm what?
Yes, I can confirm that by 1956, we had 21 votes already cast.
And is that corroborated from the indicator board available at the assembly?
Yes, yes, in the YouTube and the Facebook page.
Let's go to KCAV 1 14:18, kindly. That should be the last vote that was cast.
That was cast.
14:18. For the
14:18.
convenience of
Minute 14:18. As we wait for the video, maybe confirm from your audit logs, when was the last vote cast?
The last vote cast is in page 32. It was in 19:26:44. So the total duration of voting was 11 minutes 44 seconds.
Thank you. So if a member tried to vote past the period when voting closed, what would happen?
On the subject matter, once the time frame ended, it was not able, so it has a time frame of when the vote was ending, and you could not log in again to tell you the voting has ended if you didn't vote.
Thank you. What would you finally say about the integrity of the voting system that was installed and used on the 15th of August?
To my level best, it was transparent, free, and fair.
Is there any evidence of any interference from third parties who are not supposed to vote?
Maybe when other users wanted to log in with different usernames, you could see the system them failing to log in.
Thank you very much. That is all for this witness, Mr.
So
Speaker.
I want to make a clarification on the last vote. That was vote number 33, and I believe we will get a video to play. It shows Honorable from Chepseon, David Maritim, being assisted by, you had difficulties in logging in, and he was being directed by the Sergeant at Arms to vote, to where the ICT team who was assisting in the chambers to vote. That could have formed a very comfortable closing remarks for me.
Thank you. The next witness will be able to demonstrate that. Thank you.
Counsel for the County Assembly, you are done with the evidence in chief for this witness?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the counsel for the governor, you may now proceed to cross-examine.
Honorable.
Just before you proceed, yes, Senator Onyonka.
Mr. Speaker, thank you so much. These, I would like, before the expert sits down, I just need a clarification. How many people?
Honorable Onyonka.
Yes.
Your colleagues would wish to seek clarifications as well, but that will come after the cross-examination is done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right. Much obliged. Thank you.
You may proceed.
Honorable Speaker and the Honorable Senators, for the record purposes, my name is Kiru Evanson, representing the Governor. So, I'm going to rely on volume 1 of the Governor's documents. This contained in a pink cover, and volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents. For the Governor, yes, volume 1 of the Governor's documents and volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents. Particularly in 4A, it is page 1. Page 1, page 2, and page 3. You can be shown those documents. Volume 4A, page 1, 2, 3, the list for computers. You can show him. Someone can show him the documents. volume 4A. Of your own documents. Page 1. Kindly confirm that that is the list of members that received the laptops in September 2024.
Yes, I confirm.
You confirm that list has ID numbers for the members.
Yes, I do.
So as from September 2024, you had the ID numbers for the members.
You are wrong, because I had the details of all these members when they were sworn into the assembly.
So you had all the details of these members, including the IPPD numbers and the ID numbers?
Yes, as
Okay,
the system administrator.
thank you. So you had the ID numbers and the IPPD numbers?
Yes. That is why
I want you
when
to
you
look
at the same volume, I didn't miss to under number 4, page 4 of the same volume. 4.
No, I'm referring to page 1, 2, 3. I'm concerned with only those pages.
Because
you have confirmed what I wanted to know.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
So let's go to page 259 of volume 1 of the governor's documents. Page 259. So in that page, you confirm that that is the first link you sent to the members during the voting exercise.
Yes, I confirm.
And that link contained all the IPPD numbers for the members.
True.
Okay. I want my technical person to go to that link, the first link, that is www.kerichoassembly.co.ke, KCO Assembly, /V/photos 2025-08-15-11-36-26 AM PDF. You confirm that is the list of the IPPD numbers?
Yes, I do.
That is the first link that the MCAs received?
Yes.
So any MCA could look at the IPPD number for the other?
Yes.
Okay. I'm concerned particularly for two members, that is the member appearing at number 35 in that list. That is Honorable Keino Chepngetich Dora. Yes. Honorable Senators, I'm referring to number 35 in page 259.
Yes, yes.
So you confirm that is not the IPPD number?
Yes, that is not the IPPD number.
It is the ID number.
It is the ID.
It's the ID number. No, it's the ID number.
Have the IPPD number.
So it's the ID number.
Yes.
No, witness, respond to the questions.
Okay.
So Honorable Dora's ID number appears there.
Yes.
Kindly read the ID number.
29 15 790.
29 15 9790.
Yes.
You confirm it is the same ID number appearing in page 1 of volume 4A.
Page 1.
Volume 4A. Volume 4A, page she's appearing at page 2, number 36.
Yes.
So I want my technical person to use the link that we were using yesterday with this witness and input these details as the logins. So the username for Dora Keino, use 2915 being the ID number, 2915 9790.
Yes.
And the ID number also, 2915 9790 as the password.
Yes.
You confirm that I can log in.
That is why we say it's available.
So I can still log in.
You can still log in, but you can't.
So if I had the ID number of Dora that day, I could log in and vote on her behalf.
The reason why we issued the username and password.
Kindly answer the question. So if I had the ID number for Dora that day, and the ID number as the username and the ID number as the password, you confirm that I could have voted, since that is a public IP link.
Yes, I can confirm.
So you can confirm that I could have voted that day. I want us to go to the next person, being Honorable Paul B.
Yes.
Honorable Paul B. His ID IPPD number I'm referring to page, this is Paul B, page 104A, page 104A, number 15. The ID number is 100-13791. Kindly confirm.
I confirm.
You confirm. You confirm also that is the number indicated in page 259 of volume 1 of the governor's bundle of documents, Honorable Paul Kipto B, that is the username indicated.
Yes, I confirm.
Kindly, my technical person, indicate that the ID number being 100-137-91 as the username, and the password being the same ID number. So you confirm that also, if I had the ID number for Honorable Paul B, I could have voted.
Yes.
You confirm that?
Yes.
So as the ICT personnel, you have had all these ID numbers from the inception or the swearing in of these members. That means as an ICT person, you could access using the login credentials of those MCAs and vote.
I'm a custodian of this information, and
it is either yes or no. You have the ID number?
For integrity reasons, no.
For integrity reasons, but if you are not, we cannot confirm if you have integrity. We cannot. We cannot. So if you are not a person of integrity, could you have voted?
As a system admin, I was logged into the system. I couldn't have voted.
You couldn't have voted, but someone else with that link and the ID numbers could have voted.
True.
True. That is all for this witness. At the end of your presentation yesterday, you were to do a demo. Why didn't you do the demo?
Our time is short.
So your time was short.
Yes.
You confirmed that yesterday there was a Senate demo that was indicated in your system.
We had a different. In fact, that is where I can explain.
Did you have a Senate demo in your system yesterday?
I had created, we only fought.
You had created a Senate demo. You had created
line.
a Senate demo.
It was on a different link.
On a different link.
Yes.
A Senate demo,
Yes.
right? You confirmed that that Senate demo was not presented because some people voted before you could present that link.
Because it was for demo, we hadn't changed the login details. So I realized somebody had logged in.
So somebody outside the assembly had logged in and voted.
Not outside. Honorable P, Kibro B,
yes,
and Honorable Rogon. Somebody used their credentials to log in.
So it means all these honorable senators could also access that system on that voting day and vote for any member.
When the motion is active, we only activate for a period of 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
Now let's go to the time. You have taken me there. Let's go to your volume 2, the login. What period did the voting take?
11 minutes, 44 seconds.
For 11 minutes?
44 seconds.
You confirm that the standing orders 77-4 of the County Assembly of Kericho provides that it is only for 5 minutes, that voting.
I confirm.
You confirm that it should be 5 minutes.
But with the extension of the speaker, which is in the Hansard, he extended additional 2 minutes.
So additional 2 minutes will make it 7, not 11, right?
When additional 2 minutes was added, there was, it's called loud consultation, or there was some commotion.
No. This is a voting link, consultations.
You can confirm from the Hansard.
So it took 11 minutes.
It took 11 minutes.
The standing order says it should take
5 minutes.
When did the voting deadline indicated is?
The voting deadline?
Yes, indicated in your documents is 8:58.
That was just, so for the real voting, we had created a motion in advance. We didn't know exactly what time the question would be put.
So you just confirmed that the voting deadline was 8:58 and not 7:26 when the last vote was cast.
When the speaker ordered that the time for voting has ended, the session for voting ended and the NIC closed.
What was happening between this period, between 7:26 and 8:58?
Between
7:26 when the last vote was casted and when the voting deadline is indicated.
Nothing happened because once the last vote was recorded, we closed the votes.
So
And the commotion started in the assembly, everybody went on his way.
you can also confirm from your audit logs that there are no IP addresses.
They are.
Are there any IP addresses?
Yes, I can
I want you
confirm
to look at your logins, page 1 to 40. Particularly, let's go to page 16. Page 16. Page 16 of volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents.
Our IP addresses are in page 29 of our document.
No, I'm referring to the audit logs. Should audit logs have IP addresses?
No.
They should not have.
Yes.
You have answered my question. So I'll still tell you that anyone else outside the assembly could have voted that day. You confirm?
Based on the
No, anyone else
the
based.
IP addresses that has been used specifically to vote on here are from our own
No,
gadgets within the assembly.
from your testimony of the ID numbers and the IPPD numbers, anybody else with that link could have voted that day.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, and honorable senators and my colleagues, my name is Wajiko Thiongo. I represent the governor. I'll pick it up from where my colleague has stopped. Alfred, I will refer you to your affidavit, which is in your volume 2. And it is your testimony, as my colleague was cross-examining you, that the username was the IPPD numbers.
Yes.
And the password was the ID.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Correct.
I refer you to paragraph 11 of your affidavit, and it is your testimony that, his affidavit is on page 81. Learning from page 79, but I'm referring to page 81, paragraph 11. The Assembly Battle, volume 2. It has the affidavit of the witness. Volume 2 of the Assembly Battle. Page 81, paragraph 11. Alfred, it's your testimony that the electronic voting was rolled out following the amendment in the standing orders. Is that correct?
Yes.
When exactly was this electronic voting framework become live or become available for voting?
It is only the time when we got the first division in the assembly, which happens by coincidence. It became the
No, it's okay.
government.
As you are the ICT, from the ICT department, when did you develop this system of electronic voting? Was it on the material day or?
We have been working on it.
When did it become available? A specific date?
So it became available for the voting 2 days to voting. That is when we created the link, when we were testing whether the members.
So it became available 2 days before the voting?
Yes.
You can then confirm that the members of the assembly did not have the opportunity to interact with their system prior to this voting?
Yes, I do.
And it was the first time it was used?
They have been using other systems in the assembly.
To take that further, you can confirm there was no opportunity for the MCAs to then develop their personal password or change the password before any activity is undertaken?
I confirm because the standing orders gives only 5 minutes for voting.
It's okay. Was there opportunity to change the password, yes or no?
No.
There was no opportunity. So that, if I take you back to your paragraph 4, Honorable Senators, it's on page 79 of the same bundle. When, at paragraph 4, you take it down to paragraph D, 4D, when you indicate that the platform then would be utilized to supply for voting, but when you go back to B, it would be utilized for attendance of register and circulation of order papers. Had the system been utilized to circulate the motion for this particular issue, for the impeachment of the governor? Was the system used to circulate the motion?
So that is our internal, from my affidavit, I have indicated that we have been using a financial management operation system that had.
Let's go to paragraph B2.
Yes.
Circulation of order papers and
Yes.
committee reports.
Yes.
Was the system utilized to supply the papers for this particular motion during
Order
that day?
Yes.
It was utilized?
Yes.
Have you adduced evidence to that?
I didn't, but.
You did not.
Yes.
It's also your testimony that under the bundle, Honorable Senators, I'm deferring to the Assembly Bundle, Volume 4A. This is the list of the members who received the laptops. Kindly confirm from that list there is no information on training of electronic voting to the MCAs from that list on the face of it.
Yeah, there is no.
There is no also content of the training course, which in your testimony previously, you had said they had been undertaken through several trainings.
Yes.
Have you given us the training course tabulating the content which they had been trained on?
No.
Specific dates of these trainings?
We have been, they have been attending trainings.
Specific dates of this training?
I can't mention.
You can't recall. We can move to the logs, which is in paragraph, the same volume 4A. Honorable Senators, I'm referring to volume 4A of the Assembly, page 13. So that we understand how these logs were obtained, when your lawyer was submitting in the preliminary objection, he indicated that your team got into the system,
Yes.
copied the logs,
Yes.
pasted somewhere, and you printed out. Do you stand by that
Very
testimony?
true. Yes.
Help us to understand, for those of us who are not ICT officers, when you get to the system and you want to generate the logs,
Yes.
does it show from the oldest activity or the most recent activity?
From the oldest.
From the oldest activity.
From the recent to the oldest.
From the recent to the oldest.
Yes.
And it is on that order that you copied the same.
Yes.
Move to up to the end of that, up to page 17. Confirm you have not attached a certificate of electronic evidence for us to understand the manner in which the logs were copied, to which device you pasted, and from which printer you printed. Did you prepare such a certificate? Did your lawyer guide you to do that? A certificate where you elaborate how you had pasted the logs and printed?
I didn't do that.
You did not do that. Mr. Speaker, it can go on record that this is extract of electronic evidence and is not supported by the certificate under Section 109 of the Evidence Act. But with that, let's look, Honorable Senators, I'm on page 13. You have told us it's on chronological order. Go to entry number 1. What is the timestamp? What is the time of that activity? Entry 1. Just read out the time.
It is 1908.
We are on page 13 of volume 4A of the Assembly.
Yes, it is 1908-48.
1908-48. Yes. What is the next time? On entry number 2?
1936-06.
1936-06. Entry number 3?
1926-44.
Explain to us that chronology, that they do not follow each other. From 1 to 3, just reading on the face of it, it starts from 1908, goes to 1936, we go back to 1926. That chronology, as you told us, is from, you had said it's from the
Copying.
oldest.
Yeah, but that was copying. That was just.
That was copying.
Yes.
So in copying, then you had some leeway in editing of which comes first and which comes next.
No.
Then why doesn't the chronology come? Anyway, we can confirm that the chronology lacks from, even on the face of it, from entry number 1 to number 3. The chronology is not there.
So the chronology from number 3 is.
No, it's okay. Chronology number 1 to 3, is it, as you had said, is systematic? From oldest to the, or there is a mix-up?
There is a mix-up.
There's a mix-up. It's also your testimony that the system was developed internally by the Assembly,
Yes.
your department.
Yes.
Can you confirm you have not adduced before this House the system security certificates for them to build a confidence in your system? You have not produced those certificates.
Standing orders cover us in that in terms of...
It's okay. We are before the Senate. Do you have those certificates for this system?
We rely on the standing orders.
You rely on the standing order, so you don't have them. Have you ever tried the penetration test to your system to see what my colleague was alluding to, that anyone who had the user ID and the ID numbers from wherever they were in this country, they could log in, vote, and get out? Do you have some did you ever do some penetration test to confirm that there could be no hacking to your system?
Yes, because in the Assembly you have the firewall.
It's okay. Do you have the test certificates before us today?
No, I don't.
You don't. And as I finalize then on your login, I know my colleague, Mr. Wanyama, will come in deeply to that. Confirm that it does not show us, apart from the IP address, your logs do not show us when a specific MCA gets in and when they log out. There are no logouts.
Most of them didn't log out.
They did not log out.
Most of them.
So up to now, they are still in the system.
So the extract of this in here I didn't include because by the time I extracted, they didn't log out.
But either way, when we go through your logs, which is on from page 13 all the way to page 17, it does not show us the logouts.
Some logouts are there.
Some logouts are there?
Yes.
Okay. And then finally, the audits, this system audit, as you are calling it, who did the audit? As you call them, the system audit logs. Who generated this report?
It is the system that audits automatically.
So it was you who developed these logs?
It is generated by the system.
By yourself? You are the one who went to the system and printed it out?
Yes.
Did you subject it to a third-party audit for them to give us a third-party opinion, expert opinion, that indeed this is what is in the system? Was it subjected to a third-party audit?
No.
It was not. And as I wind up then, you have been shown, or your lawyer may have shown you affidavit of allowed 17, 18 MCAs who allege to have not voted. You are aware of that? As you stand here, you are aware that the 18 MCAs saying they have not voted, or 17?
The 18.
The 18. Do you have any evidence from your system which you can demonstrate to us that they personally voted, not their credentials, that they are the ones, you can link them to that vote? Can you link the particular, like you are shown, that one for Dora, can you link them to that particular vote personally?
No, I can't.
You cannot link them to that particular vote. So that with that, let's go back to your, as we try, just one more, Honorable Senators. Well, I'm at volume 4A. No, I can leave it at that. So that we wind up. Let's go back then, Mr. Alfred Kolil, to your paragraph 2. And as we look at to give credence to your testimony, are you testifying as an employee of the County Assembly, or are you testifying as an ICT expert today?
As an employee of the County Assembly and system admin.
A system admin?
Yes.
So you confirm you're not an ICT expert? Are you an ICT expert, yes or no?
No.
You are not an ICT expert. But anyway, let's look at your paragraph 2 as you claim you are the system, you said you are system administrator? Yes. Yes. Let's look at your paragraph 2, and you say that you have bachelor's degree in business management. I'm sorry. This is the affidavit of Kolil. It's in volume 2 of the Assembly. It's on page 79. I'm looking at his credentials, which he confirms he's not an ICT expert.
When you say an expert, I thought somebody who has been maybe sourced from somewhere to come and verify. But I am an ICT expert by profession. So
you're an ICT expert?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at your paragraph 2. We take it that. You say that you went to the University of Kabianga and took a degree in business management. You also have a diploma from Multimedia University, and you have several certifications. and finally a master's degree from the University of Kabianga. Those are your certifications.
Yes.
So that the honorable senators can examine your expertise and competence today in regard, and more particularly because of the doubts which are being created to your system, have you attached your certificates?
Yes, I think I forwarded the certificates to our team.
Have you attached it? You can show us?
No, not here.
They are not, you don't have them before the House. I would leave it at that, and with your permission, Mr. Speaker, invite Mr. Wanyama. Thank you.
Can you again remind us the qualifications that you have on the ICT sector?
I have a degree in business information systems.
Business information system, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Diploma in management of information system again
Uh-huh.
from Multimedia University.
Witness, can you be loud enough?
So I have a degree in business information system from University of Kabianga. I have a diploma in management of information system from, it was Kenya College of Communication Technology, currently Multimedia University. I am also at level, I have done section 4 of CASNEP, it was formerly called CICT. That is when I stopped doing the CASNEP exam.
Okay. Are you aware of the government of Kenya's policy in respect to development and hosting of domains?
Yes, I am.
Which is the policy?
It should be hosted with the geo.ke, the government platform.
Okay, which is the policy? We will come to the domain number, the geo.ke protocol. Which is the policy that governs the creation of ICT issues, including you as a developer going to host a website, developing it, deploying it for the application for usage. Which is the government policy on that?
I'm not very sure about that.
You're not very sure. Are you aware, and you have just mentioned it, are you aware that the government of Kenya has prohibited the hosting of our data abroad unless there is sufficient safeguards put in place for data protection? Are you aware of that policy?
Not aware, but our official website is hosted with ICT Authority of Kenya.
Which is?
Which is?
Yeah. Which is the domain that you say is hosted by the ICT Authority of Kenya? That is
Kericho
extremely
Assembly.
important.
Kericho Assembly.go.ke.
Kericho Assembly
Geo.ke.
.go.ke.
Yes.
That is the official county assembly domain that is hosted by the county, by the ICT authority. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, if you go to your website, which platform are you using? Is it the .co.ke protocol? Or the geo?
I can confirm that .co.ke protocol platform is for our internal system, for management of our internal affairs.
And that is the one that I'm concerned about.
Yes.
How was that system procured?
We worked on it. It's our inbuilt system.
Inbuilt system, eh?
Yes.
You're sure that you worked on it?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Very sure.
And you are the user?
Of the system. The finance team and the other teams are the users.
The users of the system?
Yes.
You are not the user of this system?
I don't understand properly the meaning of the user, as you define. I'm the system admin to that.
You are the system administrator, right?
Yes.
And as this system administrator, what are you supposed to do?
To allocate the rights to users, to manage all the processes within that system.
Who allocates you rights as a user?
As a system admin.
Sorry, as a system admin, who allocates you rights as a system admin? Who?
It is the system admin who has the super rights to the system.
You have the super rights. Eh?
Yes.
And who creates this system?
I have a team.
You have a team, huh?
Yes.
Where is it hosted?
We host with Host Pinnacle.
Host Pinnacle?
Yes.
This is important. What is Host Pinnacle?
It is a hosting site.
It's a hosting site, eh?
Yes.
Where is this Host Pinnacle located? Is it a public institution or a private institution?
A private institution.
A private institution. Eh? This hosting of data from the county assembly by a private site, and you've confirmed Pinnacle Limited is a private institution. How was that procured? How did you procure the service of hosting your site with a private entity, despite the government of Kenya's policies on data protection? How did you do that? Did you procure for this service with this Pinnacle company, a private entity, to host very important information on the impeachment of a governor? Did you do that?
Not for the impeachment of the governor. It is for hosting our internal management system.
Hosting the internal management system,
yes.
Which is a web-based system, is that correct?
Yes.
And that application for voting was tied to that system?
Yes.
Is that correct?
It's correct.
So the question is, how did you procure an application for voting is tied to a system that is hosted in a private site? How did you procure for that system? And remember, these are members of the county assembly. You have their confidential data, IPPD number and ID number. Do you have a service level agreement with this private company that ran this platform?
Yes, we have.
Where do you have it before?
I didn't know it will be needed.
You didn't know it will be needed, eh?
Yes.
Now that you have confirmed that you have, how did you procure? Did you procure their services in accordance with the provisions of the Public Procurement and Disposals Act?
We just paid for the site, for the space, direct.
You used public funds to pay for the hosting
funds.
without procurement?
In fact, we use because the hosting fee is not much, we paid directly. I paid directly, personally.
From your private sources?
Yes.
You paid from your private sources to host a government activity in a private site. That's your testimony?
Because of the speed. You know, the ICT authority don't charge us to host there, but sometimes the downtime is too real. So we may have, even the website you may have seen, at some point it is.
Just explain, just explain, because that issue is very significant, Mr. Speaker. Just explain the safeguards that you have with this private entity that is hosting confidential data of MCS. Do you have any service level agreement?
Yes, I've said we have the service level agreement.
What safeguards do they have on data protection?
I think I can get even from the website.
No, from your own. You can tell us. You are before the Senate.
Yes.
What safeguards? You are the ICT experts. Remember, we are lawyers.
Yes.
We want to know. We want to come into your world and you tell us what safeguards do we have to ensure that that confidential data of MCS is not used by anyone else?
Nobody can access unless he has the right to our site.
Have you gotten approval of the data commissioner in this regard?
We relied really on the standing orders.
No. Have you gotten the approval of the, in terms of data protection, of the data commissioner for purposes of you giving out this private data of MCS, which they use for voting to a private entity? If it's a yes or no answer. No. Do you know this private entity? Is it a Kenyan company or a foreign company?
We have a branch in Kenya.
Yeah, it's a branch in Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. Where are the servers? Could you happen to know where the servers are for this company are kept?
Yes, they have their mini servers in Kenya and the others in the US.
They have the servers in the US, eh? Yeah. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
As an IT expert, if you are given a laptop and then you check, is it possible for you to tell where the servers are located?
It is possible.
It is possible to check, eh?
Yes.
As an ICT person.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you checked to confirm where these servers are located?
I will make sure I confirm. Apart
Have
from
you
knowing
confirmed?
that we have the host.
Are you aware that the servers are actually hosted in Germany?
Yes, I'm aware from the previous findings that I had.
That the servers are actually hosted in Germany?
Yes.
And do you know the person who hosts this private MCA's data in Germany?
I don't.
You don't, eh?
Yes.
And you say that you have a service level agreement with this private company?
Yes.
And they are supposed to be telling you all this? You are the ICT person.
When we will request for that information, they will.
And you are not aware? Will you then oppose if an ICT expert from our side comes to say that these servers are actually located in Frankfurt, Germany? Frankfurt, Germany, and they are developed by a person known as Brian Njeru. Will you confirm? Because that information, if you're an ICT person, you give me a laptop, I will quickly check, then I say, I see Kenya, I see Germany, I see Brian Njeru. Can you confirm that information?
I have to log in and confirm.
Have you logged in to confirm? Or you haven't? Eh?
I haven't gone to that detail you have gone.
So again, back to the same question. So there is no security of, you have no guarantee on the security of the data by the MCS in this private setup. You have no guarantee, right?
I choose not to answer that.
Okay. The senators have heard it. Again, let us look at this system that you say you developed. Eh? Again, I will ask this question. MCS are the users of this system, is that correct?
Correct.
Who else can use this system apart from the MCS?
Electronic voting system?
Yes, the one that you used for voting. You said MCS are the end users, is that correct?
Yes.
Who else can use this system?
System administrator only.
System administrator?
Yes.
Who is this system administrator?
Me.
Can the clerk have access to this system?
No, we indicated system admin to clerk because all the correspondence from the assembly will finally come out from the clerk.
It will come from the clerk?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's look at the evidence that you have submitted before the Senate. Because at the end of, Mr. Speaker, sir, at the end of this line of cross-examination, there's one inquiry which the witness needs to answer. The authenticity of the system and whether these 4 MCS actually voted. If they voted, then our case collapses. If they didn't vote, then the county assembly case collapses. And I'm going to ask this question. Look at volume 4A of the county assembly document. You confirm that this is the evidence that you have brought to the county assembly from page, I am at page 1. Volume 4A, page 1. You confirm that from page 1 all the way to page 47, this is the entire evidence from you to this Senate that these 4 MCAs voted. Is that correct?
Yes.
Secondly, you confirm that you are a very important witness in this Senate on that question. Do you confirm that? That for the Senate to believe anyone, then you are an important witness in this Senate for that question. Yes. Do you confirm that?
Yes.
So at page 1 and 2, and page 1, 2, 3 of volume 4A, You confirm that at some point, you bought MCA's laptop.
Yes.
All of them.
Only two didn't.
Only two didn't have.
Yes,
Who?
yeah. Honorable Vincent and Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Vincent, did he vote?
Yes.
He voted which side? Yes or no? Or he didn't vote?
He voted yes.
He voted yes. So only two MCAs don't have, according to you, the laptops. And in your testimony, this is important, you confirm that at the county assembly premises, there is no place where you can place a laptop.
Yes, I can confirm.
That you can, there's nowhere you can place a laptop. Eh?
Yes.
Thank you. That on this voting day, was there an MCA with a laptop in the floor of the House?
ICT officers were
you were
inside the
there.
chambers. I wasn't there.
You were not there?
in the chambers.
So you can't tell. If you can't tell, I'll move on.
I can't tell.
You cannot tell. I'll move on. So where were you? You said you were not there. Where were you?
I was in a different office.
In a different office.
Monitoring whether members are able to log in.
Members are able to log in. Eh?
Yes.
Second question, before I go to the third question. These laptops, as the ICT person, have you confirmed that they are all functional?
Yes, I did.
They are functional.
Yes.
There is no MCA who does not have a functioning laptop. Software is updated, everything is okay, it works very well.
I can confirm that some members are not even working with those laptops.
They don't use the laptops, eh?
They use their phones.
They use their phones. I will come to the phones shortly.
Okay.
So there's a possibility that these laptops are not fully functioning.
It is fully functioning, but most members choose maybe.
But are you aware that these laptops are functioning or not? Are you aware?
They are functioning, yes.
You are aware?
I'm aware.
Okay. Have you installed, updated softwares in these laptops?
We usually do that.
You usually do that?
Antivirus, we update every time it expires. Mm-hmm. Any other updates they require.
Maybe which software do you use?
We use Kaspersky.
Kaspersky.
Yes.
Thank you. You confirm that the document at page 1, 2, and 3 contains ID numbers of MCS.
Yes, I can confirm.
And you confirm that under the data protection laws, ID numbers are confidential information.
Because it was for internal issues.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you confirm that ID numbers are confidential information?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And for this system that you say you created, these ID numbers were the passwords to this system for voting. Do you confirm that?
Yes, I do.
And what was the username for the ID is publicly available. What was the username? For an MCA?
IPPD number.
The IPPD number. Are these IPPD numbers the one in page 4 of volume 4A of IPPD numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Again, you confirm that both the password and the IPPD numbers for each MCA are publicly available.
Publicly available, it is in your database. We have them.
They are publicly available to members of staff of Kericho County Assembly.
Those who can interact with the system, they can access.
They are publicly available to you as the administrator.
Yes.
And they asked you a question then. If I've listened to you carefully. If you have the IPPD number of an MCA and the ID number of an MCA, would you have voted for that MCA?
As a system administrator.
If you have the two links, I'm not saying you, anyone.
Yes.
You have the IPPD number of the MCA, you have the password of the MCA, and then you have the link. Could you have voted for that MCA?
The link had timelines, and we expected all the honorable members.
Within those timelines that you are saying, yes. If you had that access.
But the link was only available to their members' individual phones.
No, we will come to that availability shortly. You confirm that if anyone had this, they will vote. Eh?
Yes.
For the integrity of this system, the voting, yourself as the ICT administrator, you could have voted for any of the MCAs. Is that correct? I'm using the word you could have voted because of the information that you had. You could have voted for any of the MCAs. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct.
Now, go to page 12. Go to page 12. Page 12 of the volume 4A. We now have, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have the information to access the system. Now the system is being deployed, and the evidence here is at page 12 of the volume 4A. Is that correct?
The link.
Is that correct? That now at page 12, we are now activating the system?
Yes.
And you activated by sending, what did you do? You send what?
An SMS.
You send an SMS. To who?
All the honorable, the phone numbers of the honorable members.
And this SMS was for what purpose?
To provide the link to access the voting.
Was this a bulk SMS like the one we usually receive from people who market services?
We have a customized SMS for the assembly, KCU assembly.
I'm asking, is it a bulk
Yes,
SMS
it is.
system?
It is.
Okay, thank you. You send telephone, these links to mobile numbers of MCS, is that correct?
Correct.
How many persons, according to page 12, received the text message containing the links for voting? How many persons received? You can count. On this one, you have time, you can actually count, because it's an important question. On page 12, how many persons, if you count from the bottom to the top?
Eight.
48. And how many members of the county assembly are there?
47.
47. Who was the 48th person that received a link to vote?
Me as the system administrator.
You received a link to vote as a system administrator.
To confirm whether the link was opening. I actually added myself there intentionally to make sure the link I'm forwarding can connect to the link.
You know, help me understand this. You're already the administrator.
Yes.
You have all these full rights
Yes.
to access the system.
Yes.
Right? Why would you need a link?
To confirm whether the message I sent is really, the link attached to that message is really working.
But you had access to the system anyway.
Yes.
As the administrator. Anytime
Yes.
you had access to the system. Let's focus on these 4 MCAs. Let's focus on them throughout. We'll focus on them because ultimately I'm going to finish with an important observation and a question. Did these 4 MCAs also receive a link to vote? And who are they that that have disputed? Who are these 4 MCAs that have disputed they never voted? And but instead someone voted for them. Who are they?
Honorable Pasuben.
Honorable?
Hilary Pasuben.
Honorable Hilary?
Pasuben.
Honorable, what is full name?
Hilary Kibet Pasuben.
He is the one that appears at page 27, volume 4A, that's 27, right? Page 27, volume 4A. Is that correct?
Let me confirm.
Yeah, go to volume 4A at page 27.
Yes.
You are saying these are his results, that he voted yes?
Yes.
Okay. And then the next MCA is who?
Amos Birir.
Amos?
Birir.
Birir. What is his full name?
Amos Birir Kimutai.
Then the third MCA?
Martin Cheriot Kiplangat.
And who is the fourth MCA?
Etna Chepkuri Etna Tanui.
Okay. This is very important. Were they are you aware if their telephone numbers were linked to the laptops?
Linked to?
Yeah, their telephones were linked to the laptops, or they were operating it they were operating the voting from their phones. Because there are instances where I can link my phone to the laptop, then I operate it from there. There are instances where I just need to use my phone, which has internet access.
Yes.
So which is which?
I was not in the chambers. I can't confirm.
You cannot confirm.
Yes.
And but you are an important witness in this Senate. Okay. From the before I go to the results again, because now these MCAs have now received the message according to you, and you have put the evidence there that you send the message to them.
Yes.
Let's look at the security of this site that you are using. The security of the site.
Yes.
Have you ever done any penetration tests on this site to demonstrate that it's secure?
That one I can.
Penetration sites. You know, I handle the presidential election petition, and we had an issue on ICT.
Yes.
So there's something about penetration sites. You know about them?
I know.
Yes. In this system, did you do penetration tests to confirm that it's a very secure system, and we are ready to deploy it?
We confirmed because the
Did you do penetration tests?
No, we didn't.
You didn't, eh? So you don't have any report on the security of the system?
Yes.
Training of MCAs. According to the ICT protocols, the policy that you said you have not read, or have you read the policy on ICT, on deploying of technology and applications? There's an important aspect of training that you are aware. Is that correct? Were MCAs adequately trained on how to use this system? And where is the evidence of the training? Because training is an important part of system application and development. Were MCAs adequately trained on this system?
We had trained them on the internal system.
On the internal system. What about the voting system?
The voting system was too easy to understand, and we are using the same platform.
You are an ICT person.
Yes.
Do we all have the same knowledge as you?
We
Are
provided,
all MCAs ICT
we provided
personnel?
the guide on how they could vote through that link.
Why is there a requirement that training must be done?
To build the capacity.
To build the capacity of the use of the system.
Yes.
What about the manual? Do you have a manual that shows how this system is supposed to be used?
User manual.
The user manual. Do you have a user manual? We show the Senate here, the House, the upper chamber, that this is the user manual. These MCAs were trained. They are lying to the Senate. They were trained. Do you have it before the Senate?
No, I don't.
You don't have. Now let's come to the penultimate question. And this is a bit technical. You will help us to understand. At page 13, Mr. Speaker, sir, to page 17 of volume 4A. This is the penultimate question, and it will tell you where the fraud is. If you have sent me a message to my phone,
yes,
and that phone has access to internet,
yes,
right? Then I was expected to vote using the phone.
yes,
Is there Wi-Fi in the county assembly?
yes, we have.
Are you aware whether the speaker made arrangement, had informed members that they are going to use the phone, that they are going to use electronic voting, so that all of them carry their phone to their chambers? Are you aware? If you're not aware, we'll move
The
on.
standing orders dictates that.
Are you aware that at some point some MCAs stood up on division and say, we are standing up, and they made the requisite majority, and therefore the speaker ought not to have used electronic voting? Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware.
You are not aware. So let's come back to what you are aware. When you send me a link to a phone, and that phone is internet-based,
Yes.
I can actually vote. Eh?
Yes.
What if the phone does not have internet?
We have the internet in the assembly.
Okay, are there phones which are not internet-based? Is Mlikamwizi internet-based?
No.
It's not, no, right?
Yes.
Now, when I vote, when I actually vote, and Mr. Speaker, sir, this is the only evidence that someone voted. When I actually vote, my phone has a unique address, a digital footprint, which is only unique to me, just like the thumb, my thumbprint, only unique to me in this world.
Yes.
So your phone has a digital footprint, which when we check, we will definitely say that you are the one who voted. What are you talking about? Is that correct?
Yes.
And this information on a digital footprint is called an IP address. Is that correct?
IP address, yes.
It's called an IP?
Address.
What is the full name of IP?
Internet protocol.
Internet protocol, but we call it IP address.
Yes.
And if I am voting, it will trigger action on a server. Is that correct? Or a computer system. Let me use the word computer system.
True.
That is the one that you are using to vote.
Yes.
And as the expert on ICT, we are all laymen. You are the expert on ICT. What evidence do you need to show that I actually voted and my data went to a system? What evidence do you need?
We have the IP address that shows.
What evidence do you need?
We had. We have to see the login.
Login. Hold on there.
Yes.
So you are saying that, of necessity, for any evidence to be correct that someone voted,
he must have logged in.
Then you must have logged in.
Yes.
And when you log in, you leave in a digital footprint.
Yes.
And this digital footprint, later on, you can access them by way of system logs.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. System logs. Are these the logs in page 13, 14, 15, and 16?
Yes.
The one which you say is evidence that these 4 MCAs voted?
Yes.
Thank you. What are the characteristics of a log, a computer log? If I look at a computer log, remember I've seen these computer logs before. If I look at a computer log, and I want to, I tell my neighbor and colleague, these are computer logs. What shall I expect to see in those logs?
The username.
Username.
Time you logged in.
No, let's start with the first information.
Yes.
What is the first information in accordance with the ICT protocols?
Username.
Uh-huh. By the way, you said that you are the one, before we answer that question, you are the one who developed this system. Eh?
Yeah, we did.
With your team. Eh?
Yes.
What computer programming code were you using? The computer language?
PHP and
PHP,
JSON.
not
Yes.
Java?
Not Java.
Thank you very much. So you are familiar with these codes.
Yes.
Should the codes contain a timestamp?
Yes, it should.
If someone has access to the system, will it show their names?
Names as in...
From a computer technology perspective,
Yes.
will the logs show their names or the details that you put in before? That is the IPPD number and the
so
the
it will show
ID.
the IPPD number.
IPPD number only, not the password, right?
Not the password.
Not the password,
Yes.
the IPPD number.
Yes,
Is the IPPD number in this?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Will it show the names of persons in accordance with the computer programming language that you say you used? Can it show a name of an individual?
Under the audit log, it doesn't show, but in the...
Just wait
yes.
first. The audit, I'm looking at the audit.
Yes.
The audit, do they show or not?
When you log in.
When you log in.
Yes.
When you check from the system, can they tell that Peter Wanyama accessed this system?
It shows the IPPD number.
Only
That
the
will-
IPPD
that
number.
will
So
link-
my question is, why is it from your audit logs, you have names of individuals that appear? For example, you have Peter, who appears 7 times in a computer-generated logs. And you are saying it's not possible?
Yes, Peter was trying to log in using the username of his personal name, not a personal number. That is why that Peter didn't manage to log in. You see the login, fail. Login, fail. Yes.
And you are now telling us that MCAs were adequately trained. If this Peter was an MCA, he was trying to log in using his name, and here you are telling us that they were adequately trained. Do you still maintain your statement that the MCAs were adequately trained?
They are trained.
And some MCA tried to log in using his name.
Because of the suggested username before reading the...
Who else attempted to log in using their names?
I saw Anthony, let me just confirm. Anthony
Okay.
Ruto. Anthony Ruto from page 15.
Yes.
I see Kemoy Peter.